This Jennies basketball update is brought to you by Country Kitchen, Highway 13 and 50 in Warrensburg.
This is a great time of year. We are very excited to go into cyberspace with everybody else in the MIAA women's basketball and men's basketball. This is exciting to just be able to go into a virtual media reality. And I would like to congratulate Dr. Bo Richter and the MIAA for once again women's and men's basketball led the country in attendance. Led the country in attendance. So that's tremendous, and that tells you how important basketball is to the Midwest and the MIAA. Back to the rules. Yes, there is a lot of new rules in women's basketball, and it's going to be a different type of game. And I like the rules. I think I'm going to like everything about them. There'll probably be a few things that are going to be just a little bit tough for the fans to understand and take a while to get used to, but I think we're kind of ahead of the curve. And whenever somebody gives me a hard time about it, I just say, you know what? I think it took the men 30 years to go from 45 seconds on the shot clock to 30 now. And it took them a long time to figure out that they didn't need 45 seconds. And so that's why I think that we're getting ahead of the curve. I love the four quarters. I just think it's a good way to play, and all international ball is four quarters. It gives a lot of opportunities for 2-for-1s at the end of the quarter. I think it's going to help out with the pace of play. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out after this year. We're going to reset the fouls at the end of each period, so hopefully there'll be a few less free throws, and I think that hopefully the game flow will be a little bit better.
You graduated some senior starters, but you have Shelby back, and who's your top honor-earning player. Kind of talk about, some of the personnel on the team.
Well, we do have Shelby back, obviously, and as soon as she gets done with volleyball, and she's a scorer, and so we're looking forward to getting her back for her senior year. Danny Berry is a young lady that's been here for, she'll be a fifth-year senior, and she is one of the better defensive posts in the conference. She does a tremendous job, and it's amazing some of the things that she can do on the defensive end. And quite frankly, offensively, she's gotten better and better as the years go on also. Also inside, we've got transfer Ashley Jones, who is a senior, and she's a transfer from K-State. So she is going to be a big help in the middle. We've got Sierra Gaines, who is a junior transfer from KCK. She is a young lady with the ability to put the ball in the hole. Andy Whaler's coming back for her junior season. She is a point guard that does a great job of penetrating. Actually, offensively had some issues last year where she didn't shoot the ball real well, but at the end of the year, when you look back at her numbers, our team did better when she was in the ball game. And sometimes numbers lie a little bit, and all of a sudden you look at the big picture and you find out, you know what, our team plays better. We play better defense, and offensively our points per possession are better whenever she's around. So we've got a good nucleus, and we've got 4 freshmen from Arkansas that are all going to vie for some playing time. We got Taylor Wicks back, who is a senior who shot the ball extremely well from about December on last year, where she got locked into that three-point shot, and she's done a much better job this year of putting the ball on the floor and making some pretty good decisions. So it looks like that we've got some very good weapons offensively, and now it's up to us to make sure that we get some jobs done defensively, that we can get some stops.
Are you going to be doing anything different this year with the way you run offense and things like that?
Well, I tell you what, at times we need to play both those big posts together, and I think that'll provide some matchup problems for teams. Last year in our league, that was the biggest and the best our posts have ever been. And a lot of those posts are gone right now. And so I don't think the league's quite as big as it was last year. Probably as athletic, maybe even more athletic, but I tell you, last year we had a whole bunch of 6'2" to 6'4" posts. They're gone. We've got a couple of 6'2" kids that I think can play. And so we've got to find ways to be able to play both of them together at times.
Year after year, do you just have to prepare knowing you're in the toughest conference
Well, we do, and if you look at any of the Bennett rankings or Massey ratings, you see that those people do that for a living, and they know that the MIAA on the women's side has been the top conference for the last few years, and you know, night in, night out, you're going to play against very, very good competition. We've got great coaches, we've got great fans, and it's a fun place to be on a Wednesday, Thursday night, or a Saturday afternoon. So come on out.
This Jennies basketball update is brought to you by Country Kitchen, Highway 13 and 50 in Warrensburg.